Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 17 Week 12 watch party. We are headed back to the Mountain West as Wyoming and Coach Wynn take on Coach Cryo and the UNLV Rebels. Hasn't been the season either of these teams are used to or really wanted, but they're both fighting for bowl eligibility. Wyoming still has some faint divisional hopes, so this is going to be a massive game for both these teams. If you want to join Watch Party or watch these games live or have your team on them, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. Also, check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel, 15% off using code SFA. This March has been incredible for them. They've dropped new boxes with exclusive heavyweight sweatshirts. They've dropped new bomber jackets, new shooting shirts, and a lot of different drops that include like mini basketballs and stuff. Mystery boxes, all that kind of stuff. Use code SFA for 15%. It's an amazing brand. We love them. And March Madness, we're giving away 4 total home field shirts, so make sure to check them out. So as always, we're going to go through both full rosters before we go ahead and get started. We'll watch the game in its full entirety. And we'll start out with Wyoming, led by Chris Neal, 94 overall. Jamie Brown out for the year, so it will be Jade Derby. Wide receiver, SFA player Brady Blankenship and Harrison Gray. We've seen this team quite a few times already this year, both in Watch Party and on game day. Herb Shirk. Offensive line looks like this. Not very good interior, but good on the outside. And on defense, you've got Keith, Tyler Palmer in the middle, Matt Long. Linebackers, Tatum, Robinson, and then King, and then Sparkman, SFA player. Out wide, the Yams legend, Burdett Jones, David Crawford, Will Randall, and Fred Bobo. And out back, Kamel Farley, SFA player, and Jeremy Butler among the nation leaders in tackles. And we'll go over to check out UNLV and their quarterback, Parker Towns, the SFA player freshman. Running back, Rush Kinghorn. He should be back today, so we'll see him. Wide receiver, Mark McLeod. Tyke Lashley, the SFA player. Nick Gilbert and Robert Brown. Tight end, Joe Hall. Offensive line, Giovanni Vladislav still out, so Ross and Eads. Yuri Miroslav, both the SFA guys. And then not very good here on the right side. And on defensive line, Ubaldo Kingsbury. He gets way too much hate, but he's pretty good. Gabe Zandra, Team of the Year SFA player. And in the middle, Trevor Robinson. Linebackers are Bryant, Casey Bennett, and Mike McNeil. And out wide, SFA player Chico Bixby, Joey Robertson, Dennis Collier, and SFA player Chenna Wimbledon. And then out back, you've got Kendrick Holt starting one side, Mark Alford on the other, and one of the best kickers in the country, Cody Smith. So, let's get on into this game. I got to make sure I cover the scores, because games are already simmed.
Ooh, any interesting results?
Yeah, UTEP got murdered.
Oh god, that's not interesting.
I don't even know if I simmed your game. I don't know. Are you even
that's
on
not,
Watch
that's
Party?
Not interesting though.
So 5-4 Wyoming and UNLV's 4-5. So remember, 7 wins is that marker to make a guaranteed bowl game pretty much. All right. So Wind, if you're here, let me know what jerseys you want. Cryo wanted to scroll. So this is your base home, your base away. You have an all black. You have an all gray. Hey,
Wind
red but black.
Here. Unless he just
white and gray, scarlet. So basically, you have black, white, red, and anthracite with some miscellaneous variants. So that's all your jerseys. Anthracite. Okay. I guess we have to make it ourselves here. Insight 1. Alright, it's not called anthracite, it's called gray. Okay. Coach Wind is here. Go the all whites for him. Alright, all gray versus all white. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get this game going. We're filming this at midnight my time, so 3 a.m. because of Cryo's work schedule. So let's see if he's gonna have an okay middle of the night start to your Sunday. All right, remember guys, we are in Las Vegas, so this is a darker stream. It's just a lighting issue because it's a dome. People always ask why it's so dark. So if you look here, this side of the division is mainly a 3-horse race. UNLV pretty much out of it. On the other side, Boise State, UTEP, and New Mexico are really the ones fighting. Wyoming in there as well. Alright, we'll skip all this so we have our UI. And let's get it started.
TC.
Might
as well just got revealed through that now.
Well, don't look at it. Alright,
Well,
here we go. Here's the return. I don't know what your record was. And you don't either, so don't look at the screen. Alright, here we go. UNLV. Parker Towns. Rush Kinghorn is back.
Too late, spreadsheet updated.
Womp womp. Nick Gilbert for 5. So last time we saw UNLV in person, they had the miraculous win over Notre Dame on this field. And last time we saw Wyoming, they lost a heartbreaker to Boise State. Or no, they won the heartbreaker. It was Boise who got heartbroken. So there goes Parker Towns, his first carry of the day. He gets 15. Forgot Wind absolutely owns Coach Dune. All right, at the 45 now. Trips left. Over the middle. Broken tackle, and they'll call that a first down. Mark McLeod, a nice little start here. Wind, I thought you were older than Dune. Damn. All right, Parker Towns. Clean pocket. Yams that one. Oh, almost intercepted. Instead, it's a catch. Chad Prater was almost jumped by the corner. Bro, that should have been intercepted. What the hell? Wait, you are? What? Then why'd you put that in chat? My brain's not working here at midnight. Alright, inside the 25. Rush Kinghorn, his first carry back from turf toe, and he runs over a safety. He looks fine to me. Legion of Dread member with a turf toe. Nice opening drive here for UNLV over the middle. That's a catch and not going to get in. So great opening possession for UNLV. They're inside the 5. Can they punch it home? Empty set. Parker Towns breaks 1 and he goes down. Big hit. Jeremy Butler among the nation's leaders in tackles. Nice stop. 4-yard line now. 2nd and goal. The handoff. Rush Kinghorn, he can't get in. So it'll be 3rd and goal. Can Wyoming get off the field? 2 yards away. Where's the split T when you need it? 3 wide. Parker Towns. He takes off. Parker, touchdown, UNLV. Parker Towns, RB. Great opening possession for UNLV here. While their Mountain West hopes aren't really there anymore, they do have they still have to win out to get to a bowl game. All right, so here we go. Wyoming will get to touch the ball now. They have a big-time offense, but no Jamie Brown. So this is a rematch of the... Was this the Mountain West Championship last season? I think it was. It was. They had a playoff spot on the line, I believe, and... Chris Neal yams it, and there's a nice start. Taylor Johnson for 18. It was supposed to be in the morning, but I rather do really late instead of really early. Because otherwise we leave it up to chance on if I wake up to my alarms. So great start for Chris Neal. Which version of Neal are we going to get? The one that throws 5 touchdowns or 5 interceptions? Down 7 early. Hand this off. Jay Derby having to be the lead back now. Breaks 1 tackle. Great job there. He gets 7. The former 4-star SFA player. 99 gold or diamond badge for elusiveness. He has regressed a little bit. Jay Derby, though, it doesn't look like it here. He gets 2 big runs to start. This UNLV defense is pretty trash. Already across the 40. Quick option for Chris Neal. He's going to keep it, and he gets 7. That was scary there. Second and 3. Both teams have great opening possessions. Neal, plenty of time. All the time in the world. He has to throw it away late as Ubaldo Kingsbury was collapsing in. So 3rd down and 3. Chance for UNLV. Gray at top of your screen. Blankenship at the bottom. They'll throw it. Neal takes off. He's going to get the first and more. Look at him slide. Not known for his wheels, but he gets it done. First and 10. Chris Neal over the middle. Breaks a tackle. Oh, look at the move. Taylor Johnson, and he's hurt. That was a big hit by the safety. So he'll have to come out of the game. So wait and see his injury. So 1st and goal for Wyoming. 4 wide. Counter. Jay Derby up the gut. Runs over a man. Touchdown, Wyoming. Jade Derby, baby. The counter. Up the gut. Runs over the safety. Touchdown, Cowboys. The island is popping. All right, so 7-7 here. Neither defense showing much life. So 7-7. Over the middle, that's open. Broken tackle. This is another big play. Oh, he's still going. What a play from Tyke Lashley, the SFA player. He almost broke it. So both these teams, 3 games left, desperately trying to get to that 7-win mark. UNLV cannot afford to stumble Wyoming can lose one more. So halfway through this first quarter, they'll dump that off, and that's a catch for Joe Hall, the converted fullback. Inside the 40, a 6-for-6 start for Parker Towns. Quick throw on the bubble. It's caught, but goes nowhere. Chad Prater, a lot of catches so far. Third and 5. Linebackers showing blitz. And they'll come. Picks it up. Parker escapes. He's going to get the first. Jeremy Butler got there just late. Parker Towns definitely does have some speed. He uses it a ton. Handoff now. Rush Kinghorn. He pushes forward and he gets one. Wyoming defense starting to show up at least a little bit here as we're inside the 30. Still waiting for our first stop of the day. 2nd and 9, they'll audible. Wide receiver to the other side. Parker Towns. Oh, is that a ball on the ground? No, they'll call it incomplete. I thought that's a fumble. So 3rd and 9, chance to get off the field for the Cowboys. Safety coming down, that's Butler. Delayed give, and Butler knocks him out. Not an inspiring play call for the Rebels there, as they will have to settle for a field goal. This will be 46 yards from right hash. Can they knock it through to take the lead? The kick gets up, and it's good for the Rebels. What an asset it is to have a good kicker. Right down Main Street. Never a doubt. So 10-7, we have 3 drives, 3 scores. All right, Wyoming gets their second chance. Jay Derby definitely living up to the hype since he's been thrust into the starting lineup. Neal over the middle, double coverage, not very good there. Yikes. Second and 10. Neal. Floater almost intercepted by Joey Robertson. These defenders are running the routes better than the Wyoming Cowboy players. 3rd and 10, trips right. Only 4-man rush, dumps that short, and that's a 3 and out for Wyoming. Oh no. So Wyoming kind of got in their own way on that one. All right, first stop of the day goes to UNLV. They have the ball and the lead now. The ball perfectly placed right between the L. Love to see that. Towns dumps that short. Big hit. Prater hangs on another 4 yards. Already his 4th reception of this first quarter. Second and 6. Parker Towns cross the 50. 3-man rush. He has time. He steps up. He gets away. And he's going to get 4 out of it. Whoa, whoa. A little zesty there from Rush Kinghorn. 3rd and 1 now, UNLV, and that's into the turf. What are you doing? Parker Towns. And they're going for it. Oh, baby. 4th and 1. Parker Towns. And he's open. 1st down. I wanted to make a joke. I'm going to type in the chat because I don't want to get myself in trouble. All right. We continue. Over the middle. That's a catch. 20 yards for Nick Gilbert. You saw nothing. That's a Patreon perk. You get a little out-of-pocket TC at midnight. 1st and 10. Parker Towns. He takes off. He cuts upfield. What are you doing, corner? Oh my gosh, you let him run inside the 5. Brother, what were you doing, number 31? 1st and goal, UNLV. Yeah, this is definitely some Pac-12 After Dark action. 1st and goal, quick throw. Oh, what was that? Tipped off his back, almost caught. You know what we need? A Yams legend, Burdett Jones, pick 6 merchant. Come on. Split backs. 2nd and goal. The keeper, it's Parker Towns, and he goes nowhere. Jeremy Butler, another tackle. Jeremy Butler's been a beast already. 3 TFLs on the first couple of drives? Hell yeah. 3rd and goal. Maybe the last play of the first quarter. 4 wide. Towns drops back to the end zone over the safety, and he's out of bounds. Illegal touching. Tough one there for Cryo. But he's used to getting charged for illegal touching. So here comes the field goal kickers, and we get another flag. Oh, no. Or no, that's end of quarter. So after 10-7 lead for UNLV. They're looking to add. All right. So this one should be pretty easy, pretty delicate here. 29. Kick. And it's good. So UNLV a 6-point lead.
That is completely false, and I will be suing TC.
My bad. Must have been a different cryo.
Delicious.
Delicious.
I know quite a few different cryos.
I'm sorry for the loss.
It was Luca Fatboy. Oh, we get a hurdle from Jay Derby. He gets 1 yard. Fatboy Luca, keep it in your pants, buddy.
All right, Cal. What do you want from me here? All right, listen.
Chris Neal yams it deep. My God, what a
Yeah.
throw!
Oh, Jesus.
Alford tips it away. Dogwater, is it true when you look straight down, you cannot see your penis over your belly? Chelsea was telling me.
Depends on who you're asking.
3rd and 9.
Are you asking Dogwater or Luca Fatwater?
Luca Fatwater. Jay Derby,
What
and
the
he
fuck
gets
do you
nothing.
Can I? Okay, besides the inappropriate comments, I've never seen Chris Neal like.
Wait a second.
You're breaking up here, Cryo, but yes, I agree. That was a wicked throw, and then a terrible throw.
80 yards.
Brothers on a toaster for his Wi-Fi.
like, it's bad internet. You got
You're going.
that right there.
And I hear you. Cryo, this is what I hear. Bet. Ha. Da. I can hear dog water a little bit.
You sound like a fucking scratch record, Wayne. How about that?
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, you fucking little scratch record down by 6, you.
Alright, Rush Kinghorn gets 6.
6s everywhere.
Including right next to you in bed. Boom, roasted.
Your mother is a 6. My wife is an 11.
Chelsea, don't hurt me.
What is it? Before that?
He called you a 6. To hurt him.
Mhm.
You don't go to California?
He's not worth my time.
Damn.
Boom. Roasted.
That's alright. 3rd and 3. Come on, Parker Towns. Delay give. Another first down, bro. Wyoming, get a fucking stop. Gosh.
It's okay, TC. I'll come see you in California.
Hype. Hype, hype.
Unless you decide to get COVID again, you know.
Or if I decide to move to North Carolina.
Bang!
Bang.
Bang!
We will see. The off chance I do move to the Eastern time zone, Cryo, we can have 8 a.m. watch parties all you want. 3rd and 6. Can Wyoming actually do anything, please? I'm begging you. Rush Kinghorn. You know what this means, Cryo? If you start threatening 7 wins, you're going back on BearCave.
Woo!
Alright, here's another kick to go up 2 scores. The kick, it's up, and it is good!
Nothing better than a UNLV BearCave, baby. Oh,
Bang, bang, bang.
gets the juices flowing.
Alright, Wyoming. It's starting to get sad here. 2 straight drives, they can't get a first down. Down by 9. How are you losing to UNLV? I guess they're just a game day team. It's a keeper for Chris Neal. Oh, the stiffy. Brother. Sounds like you're... This is sad. Buddy.
He feels like
Brother, can you quit skull fucking your robot for 3 seconds just to give us a clip?
it's longer than like usual.
It's rough.
Or
It's
am I
rough.
just
He sounds like the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors doing their pregame. Oh my god! Chris Neal, what are you doing? This is terrible.
He's doing the funnies. Leave him alone.
This is terrible.
Chris Neal's favorite thing is to go down by 14 points, and then he decides to whoop somebody's ass. Don't ask me how I know. Bad things happened. Leave me alone.
Yawn. I wish I could roast you, but your team's actually pretty damn good.
They're not. We're just in a really shitty conference of pulling users. I think they're a lot better than they are, including me.
Oh.
Parker Towns gets 7. Dude, every play is just Parker Towns scampers and Jeremy Butler fucks him up. One of these will be a fumble. Trust.
You know, most of us in the G5 are just a big old circle of suck, and then we just
Yeah.
refuse to accept it.
Well, now that you can make the playoffs, it doesn't matter. You just have to be less
I
suck.
can bring the circle of suck with me.
Exactly. Brother, you had Central Michigan in the first round. You still couldn't win.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there was no. I mean, Central Michigan was also good as fuck. Let's not downplay this, all right?
They're all right. You beat UTSA, win.
Earlier this year,
Mm.
when everybody beat us.
Yeah, I mean, 4 wins. Cryo? Oof. Looking for 5. Wyoming's defense just only decides to show up when they're in field goal range. Matt Long with a sack. They finally bring him down. Looks like we're getting the Wyoming that faced Coastal Carolina in the playoff. Empty set. Surely this is not going to be a QB draw. Oh no, audibles to the backfield. Oh, dump off. Broken. 3rd and 13.
Fumble the ball.
Come on, Wyoming, make a play. Burdett Jones,
Somebody
pick
do
6.
something exciting.
Come on. Burdett Jones, please. 3-man rush, Ammon it deep, and it's open. Touchdown, Tyke Lashley. On your dome, what a throw.
Unfortunately for you, this is where Wyoming decides to become a god.
Yikes, this one's getting ugly here for Wind.
Why couldn't I get Wyoming without Jamie Brown? Why couldn't that happen?
It's looking like a Yams episode. Domination.
Okay, the Yams don't dominate anybody except for Notre Dame.
I can't believe that one. Hype. Bear Bell protein bars. No, sounds gross. All right, can they get a first down? That's the question.
Something about Bear Bell protein bars and absolutely fire just seem like they don't belong in the same sentence ever.
I like the Builder bars from, I think, yeah, the Builder bars or Cliff bars or...
Who the fuck looks at a Cliff bar or anything like that and goes, you know what? That'd be good to eat.
Dude, I like bars. I'm a bar person, but I don't, like, buy them. That's something that's, like, if I'm, like, at home, my
In
parents
mom's
buy
pantry.
them. Yeah. I'm not rich enough to purchase bars.
Why would you want to purchase fucking bars? That's my question.
Imagine having a full pantry. That'd be wild.
Wrong with having a full pantry, dog? What?
There goes Jay Derby. Well, you gotta remember, I don't cook, so. I don't have
You're a buffalo mac and cheese kind of guy.
Woo! 3rd and 1. Floaty and incomplete. Oh, brother. Go for it,
pussy.
please. Yeah! Come on. 4th and 1.
He's giving it back to the end zone. Please do what they did on game day.
Oh, and then he dropped it. Oh, my God.
That's
2 in
almost
a
as funny.
row. Boy. It was behind him, but you got to catch that. Yikes. All right, UNLV has a chance to break this wide open. Short, wide open. Another big play for Tyke Lashley. Oof, wind getting ran out of here.
This is all fraudulent. I had to face Jamie Brown. I think it's complete bullshit. You're allowing these teams to face a Jamie Brownless Wyoming.
Maybe the blue square will hit, and then we can resim and get Wyoming to win.
Well, I don't care who
35
wins.
seconds.
I'm just saying it's bullshit that I had to face Jamie Brown and none of these other people had to.
I call that womp womp. If your femurs are brittle enough to break, you're not very good.
Leave Mercury Morse alone, okay? We didn't have to go there.
There goes Parker Towns. First down. Bro, this is
Buffalo,
rough.
you fucking loser.
This is rough. Just gonna be another field goal. Then we're gonna get 3 unanswered touchdowns for Wyoming. Trust.
Woo!
Pick
For a
6, Parker.
team
Pick 6,
he's
Parker.
born.
Pick 6, Parker. That's his new nickname.
What a name, actually. Pick 6
Bro!
Parker.
Instead, he's just clipping people. Wait, last time out, this could be funny if they get sacked or something.
Get him! I'm on my knees! Please!
Please! I'm on my knees. The floaty, no! There's literally 3 guys there, bro. Nasty work.
Alright, so what's the next watch party / game day that's not a blowout?
Thanks for coming out, Wyoming. The Quentin Sims can't get here soon enough. Wind, how is this 30-7, buddy? This is just... pain, pain, pain.
I'm on my
Alright,
knees.
looks like they're gonna throw a hail. Or not.
Wow.
Oh, Stiffy? Stiffy?
Okay.
Oh.
Did they use a
triple
timeout?
Stiffy. That was nice.
I want to see somebody die on the field.
No, I've never run air raid. 50-50 Rice. From day one. And by God, I finally won the Natty. It only took me 10 seasons.
Woo! I'm only on season 8. There's still a chance. I don't know what season I'm on.
Hey, if you make the playoff, you got a chance.
The UTSA has no chance. I don't care if we make the playoffs.
I don't know. The way Warrenburg was playing.
Yeah, dude. Here's the
there's,
thing, though.
There's a chance.
Central Michigan showed us very quickly that we cannot just go into these games with only Warrenburg.
Yeah, but this team's better this year. I mean, despite Miles Stilley, he's the exact same.
I mean, if I had the 2-quarterback system, I think we'd be all right. But, no Mike Todd is very sadness.
You just need Warrenburg magic 3 games in a row. Surely you can do it. The tough thing is you're gonna have probably a hard road game the first week.
I mean, regardless, I mean, the thing that I love most about UTSA is that I feel like it doesn't matter who we play, we have a chance to win or lose, big or bad. Like,
yes, promise hits at 6 wins no matter what.
yes, sir, we hit, baby.
So UNLV needs 2 wins. 3 if you want probably a guaranteed bowl game. Unlikely there's going to be any bids at 6 wins. There might be 1 or 2. Last season, there would have been 3 7-win teams that were cut off. First catch for the 4-star freshman. Come on, Chris Neely. 60 yards. He's playing worse than Gamara right now. Yuck. Jay Derby, the only bright spot, ironically. He gets 6. One for 5 on 3rd down. Yikes. Surely they won't go 1 for 6. And off. Brother! Cut inside! Ugh.
When I might off myself for you, dude, at this point. Not even going to lie.
Ugh. Fake punt.
This is something else.
UNLV is just
Oh
a
my God.
godly game day team, I guess. Just can't do anything on BearCave, but godly on game day. Come on, pick 6. Kinghorn to the outside. Kinghorn, oh, what? Wind. We're in Vegas. He must be throwing this game. He must have it all on UNLV cover. Because, my God. There's no explanation. Parker Towns is doing trick shots at this point. Come on. 1st and 10. Floaty over the middle. It's caught. Oh, no. You're letting white boys named Nick Gilbert clip ya. Not Wyoming's finest hour. UNLV driving again here. Come on. Somebody make a play. Parker, he escapes, breaks 1, and he's still on his feet. He gets 8. Yeah, it looks like Wynn used all of his offense on the opening possession. 2nd and 2. Parker Towns, the handoff, rush Kinghorn, tripped up from behind. And just like that, the second UNLV's in range. Wyoming shows up. 3rd and 4. Pick 6. Pick 6, Parker. Come on. You know you want to. Over the middle, and it's a 1st down, Tyke Lashley. Buddy is going crazy today. And off to the outside, the jet sweep. He has room. Oh, what a cut. Inside the 5. First and goal. 4 wide. Towns, he's going to take off. He goes down. Big time sack. Matt Long, his 2nd sack of the ball game. Unfortunately, Wind, this is not a lucid dream. You cannot control. This is a belt-to-ass moment. You're getting the belt buckle. 2nd and goal. Parker Towns to the corner, out of bounds. Third and goal, up by 23, trying to make it 30. They're trying to 30-piece them. 3rd and goal. Parker. Open. Oh, it broken up by his own man. Wyoming lives to fight another down. So they bring out the field goal unit 25 yards. 33-7. And it is good. Ay, ay, ay. Domination here from UNLV. 33-7. Does Wyoming have any life? They haven't done anything since the first drive of the ball game. Double the plays, over double the yardage, quadruple the first downs. Disgusting game here from UNLV. Belt to ass. How is UNLV 4-5? Floats it down the middle. Triple coverage. Incomplete. Kendrick Holt drops the pick. I think Chris Neal might be a fraud. He's on his Andrew Warfield downfall arc. Halfway through this 3rd quarter. Dumps it off. Finally a catch from number 10. Chris Fowler dropped like 3 at the end of the half. 3rd and 5. 10 of 17, 65 yards. Elite day for Chris Neal. 4-man rush. Dumps it off again. Derby has to make a play, and he does. Big job from Derby. Let Derby cook, baby. First and 10. Neal has some time. He's going to throw it on the run. Caught. That's going to be close to a first down. Here comes Wyoming. Wyoming starting to move the ball a little bit. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Two first downs in a row. They're cooking, Wind. Don't call it a comeback. Quick option. Broken tackle. Float it. Oh, no. Chris Neal, that was not the move. You gotta pitch it. Oh, my gosh. He thought he could do it himself. At the 40. Neal drops back, yams it deep and under through it. He had the touchdown. Just a little air on that, buddy, and that's a tutty. Third and 11. Neal yams it deep again. This time he hits him. Chris Fowler touchdown, Cowboys. Yes. Well, that other one was deflected. He didn't put enough air on it. All right, the lead is 19. Here comes Wyoming. They just need to start getting stops on defense. And there's a return. Bixby up to the 33. As you see, 5 straight scoring drives. But field goals keep teams in games. He escapes again. He's so good. Towns is so good at turning those into positive yardage. 76 yards for him today. That's crazy. Second and inches, they've got to generate a negative play. Delay give, floaty over the middle. It's a first down. Broken tackles, my goodness. Chad Prater for 19. He's been crazy good today. Only 4 incompletions. Broke 3 tackles there. First and 10, empty sets, a design draw. Down he goes. Once again, Wyoming deciding not to play defense. Snap, Towns, floats, and caught, but short. It's a chance to get off the field if you're Wyoming. Doubt they will, but... Third and 1. Hand off to the outside. They're going to stop him. All right, here you go. Here's your chance, Wyoming. Clash Sparkman, the SFA player, makes the play. So the field goal unit 44 yards from left hash to push it to 22. Kick, it's up, and it is good. Dominant day here from the kicker. Automatic. So still a 3-score game, though. Doesn't change much. They just need some touchdowns. With a little bit over a quarter to play, it's not too far-fetched. Need some big plays. Jamie Brown does nothing there, though. You gotta start throwing it. Ooh, I said Jamie Brown? Bro, I'm tired. It's Jay Derby, bro. I don't know who said Jamie Brown. It wasn't me. I am fighting for my life here. Exactly. Get your ears checked, bum. Check the footage. 3rd and 5. Chris Neal. First down. Woo! All right, the end of 3. 36-14. Wyoming needs a miracle. You know, from what I've gathered, Chris Neal plays like the type of guy that drinks a shower beer, then jumps out his window and misses the pool.
That's just diabolical.
You could have been a Wyoming quarterback, Dogwater. What could have been? You could have been Josh Allen.
Or Chris Neal. I mean, same thing. Basically about throw a pick every play in college. It sounds about like Josh Allen.
Real. Sounds like his professional career. Am I right?
Not quite.
3rd and 1. Make a wish.
MVP.
Make a
MVP.
wish. Make a wish.
MVP.
Make a wish.
MVP.
Make a wish.
MVP.
Josh and bitch. 1st and 10. Can they do it again? Yes, they do.
But he said Day Day's Josh Allen. Somebody hasn't heard of Josh Kamara.
No. Day Day is Joel Embiid is a football player. He's just gonna flop about.
So I'm at least getting one MVP here is what I'm hearing.
No.
No, I
Fraudulent
heard it.
MVP. Warrenberg's gonna drag him to a Heisman. I'm sick. Yamming it deep. Oh, what a throw! Harrison Gray. It's a 2-score game, Cryo. Watch out. Don't call it a comeback. Does wind have life? Is the island dead? That is the question. We need a turnover or UNLV to start sucking or something. Come on. Fumble. Fumble! Welcoming Coach Moon. Yikes, Cryo. Might want to get a hair transplant there.
It's a bald Frosty if I've ever seen one.
Ooh, they're trying to rip it out. Second and 5. Yeah, Moon might be the one in need of a hair transplant after last week. Moon.
I mean, at least this team won't be cursed like Florida State after the guy that said he was going to eat dog shit if we lost to Boston College, and then he didn't, and then we went 2-10.
All right, Moon. If you upset Iowa State, you have to pluck all of your nut hair individually and make a wig.
Turn it into your mustache.
There you go. Turn it into your mustache. Chelsea didn't like that one, apparently.
No, she just doesn't like me right now. It's okay.
A shame. 4th and 2. They got the stop. And they're punting.
The fact that you're making the request makes me know that I already know the outcome.
You're on BearCave. I can't predict it.
Ah, fuck me.
There's not even a sim game to go off of because you're a user team.
Yeah,
Those get
fuck
simmed
that.
alive. Man,
Is it the
Cryo
nut
running
hair?
at the yeah. Pluck them out each individually. You can't go like waxing or anything.
I'm down.
After like 20, it'd probably be numb.
I'm down.
All right. Need a live stream. Moon's OnlyFans.
I'll go on OnlyFans and live stream it.
Making a mustache out of my pubic hair. That'll get a lot of viewers, actually. Wonder if there's like a For You page on OnlyFans. You need help if that finds the way to your For You page. Coach Wynn, don't call it a comeback. 5 minutes, they've got time. Remember, as long as you score before you use those timeouts, you have a chance. Yamming it deep. Oh, that was almost good. I know Cryo's cheeks are just fully clenched right now. Scared out of his mind. 2nd and 10. Neal finally decided to start playing quarterback, but he leads them out of bounds. Incomplete. Oh, no review either. Just missed his man. Yam, that's a first. Here come the Cowboys. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. First and 10. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Chris Neal. Yam over the middle. First down, Harrison Gray. He gets a little bit of a glitch forward. Stops the clock. Celebrating. Little George Pickens action. Or was that Chase Claypool? I think that was Claypool. Whoa, he yams it deep! Double coverage intercepted. There it is. Where the feed in, Kendrick Holt makes the play, the SFA player. Where the feet in, that's the question. We got to go to review here. Ah, that's in. Devastation. Just when the comeback was on, too. Rush Kinghorn now. So they'll start running clock probably. It was a nice attempt at least. I like this version of Wyoming better than the one that had like 5 straight 3-and-outs. Bro, and they're not even giving us the good chew clock where it goes down automatically. We have to wait every second. Come on. Fumble, 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 fumble. Quick throw on the bubble. Oh, it works. Terrible. First down. Inside 4 minutes. Wyoming will have to start using some timeouts. Cryo already claiming the win here. Not over yet, bucko. Be so funny if you throw a pick. Oh. Chad Prater, have yourself a ball game. 30 for 34. My goodness. Come on. Throw an incompletion or something. Delay give. They get a stop. All right. Here's your chance, Wyoming. Third and 2. First down ends the game. Handoff. Kinghorn doesn't get it. Come on, Wyoming. You can do it. Please. I'm on my knees. If we ever needed a punt return, it's right now. Jay Derby. He has the aura. He has the wiggle. Alright, we need a one-play yam. Come on, boys. Dang, no press. It's so over. Last hope for Wyoming. Dumps it short. What are you doing, Slime? Neal over the middle. Caught by Derby. Clock stops. Hurry it up. So now we're at the point where they have to get an onside kick. So comeback becomes infinitely harder to make. Neal drops back. Steps up. Yams it deep down left side. And almost caught by Harrison Gray. Deflected by Robertson. Great throw. Second and 10. Neal has time. Yams it deep again. Left side. Caught! What a throw! What a yam from Chris Neal. Bang! As he breaks the all-time passing record. What a throw. All right, the lead is 8. Onside kick. Can Wyoming shock the world? No. Gotta force a fumble, and they don't. All right, so I think they technically have a chance here. They can get the ball back with like 10 seconds left. They gotta get a stop. Delayed give, broken tackles, not looking good. You cannot give up a first down. So they're going victory formation. This might be the best answer here. So it doesn't look like they're going to try and get the first down. Are they going to call a real play here? No, they're not. Yes, they are. So an incompletion here would do wonders. Wind desperate for an incompletion. This was a, what was this, like 26 points down? Third and 7. They'll throw it to the outside. Oh, he dropped it! The clock stops. Wyoming gets a minute. And they're going for it. Here we go. Chance for Wyoming to get off the field. Give Chris Neal another shot. Parker Towns, the floaty, and it's dropped! Nick Gilbert dropped it. Clash Sparkman with the hit. Wyoming gets their chance here at 4 a.m. Eastern. Come on. Come on. They line up under center, 50 seconds in a dream. And we get a false start. I'm brother. 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 All of the aura. Come on. 50 seconds left. Come on, Wyoming. This would rival the Nebraska comeback. Neal the floaty. The first! What a catch! Chris Neal hurries it up there, 54 yards away from almost tying it. Neal yams it deep. Open man! Harrison Gray inside the 5! The yam to punch it home. Neal, middle, almost picked. Oh, that would have ended it. Oh my God. Not like this. 30 seconds left, no timeouts. Neal to the end zone. Oh, miscommunication. 2 plays left. Just run the ball. 3rd and goal. Wyoming. Neal, he has the time. Neal floats it out of bounds. No! It all comes down to this. 4th and goal. Wyoming. Can they punch it home? They'll hand it to Jay. Touchdown, Wyoming! They're a 2-point conversion away from tying it up. Oh, baby, what a comeback. Empty set. Chris Neal floats it. Caught! We got a tie game! Holy tamale! What was the score, Cryo? I'm legitimately asking. What was it? It was 36 to to 7? It was! It's a 29-point comeback! 29! Oh my god, what a comeback! 29 points! Cryo, not like this. To get eliminated from bowl contention because of a blown 29-point lead is wild. Not like this, Cryo. So, okay, here we go, overtime. Free football, baby. 36-36. I can't pick the tosses. Overtime football. What a game this has been. Middle of the night. We're into the wee hours of Sunday morning. Wyoming will start with the ball. Cryo. He takes it himself. Parker Towns gets 9. All it takes is a couple of touchdowns here and playing some defense. What a game here in the Mountain West. We got some Mountain West after dark action. The counter to Kinghorn. He pushes forward. He'll get to the 5. Yes, sir. Old OT rules. So 2 standard periods after the second overtime. You got to start going for 2. First and goal. Towns. Kinghorn. Nothing. Second and goal. Parker Towns, touchdown Wyoming. Or sorry, UNLV, wrong team. Quick touchdown there. Not much defense being played. (43-36). This game's woken me up a little bit, though. This is a slobber knocker if I've ever seen one, Dogwater. These knobs are slobbering.
I do what? I do what?
What?
I heard knobs were slobbered. What?
I'm saying this is a slobbery knocker.
This is definitely a slobber knocker of a game.
All right, Wyoming needs another touchdown. Over the middle, Harrison Gray.
Parker Island, big ass head. Woo!
We might see him go for 2. We've seen that quite a few times this year in OT games. Second and 5. Chris Neal. To the end zone, open man, and it's caught at the 3. Harrison Gray. Oh, baby. Was he a 1 or a 2-star SFA player? Plays better than Brady Blankenship?
Bang.
Bang, bang. Poor
Bang.
Cryo, if he blows 29 points. Empty set here at the 2. Neal. Short. Oh, what was that, buddy?
All right, buddy. Chris Fowler, you found the end zone twice, and you're going to just pretend like you don't know where it's at now?
It was a bit of a weenie hut throw.
Listen.
Second and goal. They're going empty again. What are these play calls, Wind? Neal, back in the end zone, out of bounds. He's going to go to 4th down again. They're just playing with Cryo at this point.
They're
They're just playing with him. 3rd and goal.
Boo.
The handoff. J. Derby, he doesn't get there. We knew it was coming to 4th down.
Wow.
Game on the line.
Oh my God, they go empty again. It's over.
Empty for Neal. The snap. It's Neal. Over the middle. Touchdown. Again. The second time UNLV had the game won. And that time there was no separation. Will they go for 2? No, they will not. We're going to go to a second frame.
They don't believe UNLV can do it again.
43, 43, double overtime. What a game. Glad you guys both got to watch this one. Wyoming now, chance to take their first lead since the very start of the game. Actually, I don't think they had the lead at all. I think they had to respond to UNLV. And that's incomplete. They're calling that one incomplete. Trips right. Chris Neal in the backfield. Under center now. He'll throw it. Neal. Oh, he was going for the yam, but Ubaldo brings him down. One of the most slandered players in the SFA makes a massive sack. Even Cryo is slandering him as we speak, but Kingsbury saving the day here tonight. As remember, Wyoming, I don't think has that great of a field goal kicker. This may be over. The fat lady might be singing. Chris Neal over the middle. Caught. Can he make a play? No. 4th down. So decision time for Wyoming.
All time.
They
Big
look
baller
like they're
brand.
going
You're
to
a
take
pussy.
the 3. 38-yarder from left hash to take the lead.
I'm
Kick
so
is
disgusted.
up, and it's good! Wyoming leads for the first time today.
Just to give up the one play touchdown.
Oh, baby. So now it's interesting, folks. Double overtime. UNLV can walk it off with a touchdown, extend it with a field goal, or lose it a different way.
Pick 6.
Pick 6 Parker. Pick 6 Parker. Dude, Pick 6 Parker would be hilarious. Come on. Let the nickname stick.
I'm on my knees.
Please. The 29-point comeback on the line. Parker over the middle, incomplete.
Oh, I thought that was close to a pig.
Woo-hoo. 3rd and 6, Cryo. A stop here for Wyoming would extend the game. Parker Towns. He has time. He rolls
Get
right.
him!
He's hit. He breaks one. On the run. Incomplete. He had 2 men in the area. And Clash Sparkman again makes a play.
Sorry.
So he's 5 for 5 on the day. Can he go
Miss
6 for
this
6?
Miss
The
this kick.
It's up. And it is
Dude.
good. Triple OT time, baby.
How come their
Triple
kicker UMass never made anything?
OT. Longest game on the season officially. We've not had anything past double OT. Got an all-timer brewing here. UNLV starts it. Oh, what a tip!
Oh, what the fuck?
Kamel Farley, the UAB transfer, SFA player. Remember, now you got to go for 2 if you score a touchdown.
When we don't need to imagine what happens there if he misses.
2nd and 10. Steps up.
Get
Towns
him!
takes off. Oh, they had the spy. It doesn't matter.
Get him!
Towns goes over 100 yards now. God, that linebacker's trash. How do you let him pull you for 6 yards? Yeesh. 1st and goal
What's
for
worse
UNLV.
is that linebacker looks like a DT.
1st and goal. Pick 6 Parker. Come on, we need a Birdie Jones pick 6 merchant. Oh, there he goes. Touchdown. Parker Towns out of nowhere. We got a 50 burger. What a game. Oh, they're going
Listen.
for 2. You got to go for 2.
Next time you get him at the bottom of the pile win, just twist the ankle. Alright?
Delay give to King. Horty goes nowhere. Why are you giving the bud with the turf toe the ball? Dude's been doing nothing today. So here it is. Wyoming, they can win it with a touchdown and 2-point. They can tie it with just a touchdown. Anything else and they lose. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a fumble! Oh no!
Oh.
They called it a fumble. Now they're back. Not like this. You can't come back from 29 and lose. Bro, he threw that. I swear he threw that. Oh, the ref ball. Bailing Cryo out. I'm sick. 2nd and 23. Please, we need a yam. Chris Neal. Right side. Yams it left. Intercept. Oh! Woo! Holt could have ended it right there.
Does he have 62 fucking passes on this
3rd
game?
and 23. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Win.
3rd and 23. Neil yams it deep in. Oh, put air on it, buddy. All right.
Wow.
Wyoming has bailed themselves out on 4th downs like 4 separate times. Can they do it again? 4th and 23. Neil yams it deep 1-on-1 and dropped by Blankenship.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
UNLV survives. What a game.
Dude, he should have caught that too. That's brutal.
Triple OT.
I'm sick,
Look
dude.
at
He should have
that
caught that.
spread. 29-point comeback does not matter.
Question: how does the rest of the team combine for -1 turnovers?
I don't know. But my God. I mean, what a game. 52-46. This game was a snoozer for about 48 minutes of it.
Unless are they trying to cherry pick the stat that the defense got a turnover?
Turned into one of the best games of the season. What a game. Yeah, that game is going on the spreadsheet as an all-timer for sure. Triple OT, a 29-point comeback. I think that beats the Coastal comeback, but they didn't win, so it doesn't
No.
matter.
Can't beat the comeback if you don't
No,
finish
I mean
it.
in terms of points. I think that was 27. So we'll check
What, the Coastal
after.
game?
Yeah.
26, but yeah.
I mean, look at this. It was all UNLV early. Wild. 22-point fourth quarter. So Parker Towns, 32 of 41, 298, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing the ball. Parker Towns, 113 yards, 3 touchdowns. Prater had a good game.
Put this man back on BearCave. Woo!
3 TFLs, 2 sacks. The cornerback had a sack. Interception from Holt. My God, what a game. And for Chris Neal, 33 of 54, 395, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Derby had 62 yards and 2 tutties. Jeez. And Blankenship, the idiot who dropped it at the end.
That was such a free catch at the end, too. That's so brutal.
Yeah, he had the leverage. All right, let's check
He
players
had
of the
everything.
game, and then we'll get on out of here. I can finally go to sleep.
He even had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, that's rough. Congrats, Cryo. All right, so players of the game, you've got Parker Towns, Chris Fowler, Matt Long, and Dennis Collier. What a game. Mountain West After Dark did not fail to disappoint. I'm going to upload this, and then I am going to bed. My God. Peace, peace. See you guys later.